And we're back. Oh my goodness, we're back. We made it. We're back. We're back. Okay. And hold on. I got to restart my Ninja Trader now. Go ahead and restart this. So luckily we were not in the trade there, but we are coming back here, coming back. Let's get this all loaded up here. Should be good to go here. Let's see, let's see. All right, get YouTube chat back up here. All righty, cool, we're back. All right, we're back, we're back, yeah. Gremlins again today. That's exactly right. So let's get this back here. Get NQ back up. There we go. Total P&L. There we go. All right, we're locked and loaded. Make sure I get my accounts back in here. Gotta load that. Trading view, are we there? All right, trading view's in. Sweet. All right, now I just have to do my accounts again here. So just bear with me. Kind of lame past Top Step X, and then they removed me from trading on Top Step X until my XFA. I like the tilt in the level 2. You should be able to see the tilt in the level 2 still, even though you passed. Market is punching up a little bit here. We're at 250 likes, right? Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll stream into the open. I believe you folks there. Make sure you guys, when you're on, guys and gals here, when you're on your way back in here, smash that lucky like button. Pay your bill. Ah, dang it, they're after me. Oh, man. Let's see here. All right, Ninja Trader, focus. All right, let's see here. I got to get the right account. Thankfully, we don't have we're not that close to market open, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, get that account there. Got the account right there. And right there. Okay, and then we got that. And then let's see here. It is that one. Just got to get all of my accounts back locked and loaded here. There's that one, and then there's that one. Okay, cool. We're good to go now. What is your typical take profit? It depends. Again, it depends. It depends on the trade, but usually I'm trying to go for 2 to 1, obviously. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know. Stream blurry for anyone else? It shouldn't be. Let's see. Yeah, just go ahead and change that to 1080p on your end there. Welcome back, everybody. Stream is good? Okay, great. Fantastic. Let's see here. Market makers have me. Yes, no trades on, and they're still coming for me, right? So here we have it. No trades yet, obviously. Get this scrolled back. They're trying to rustle my jimmies, I'll tell you what, though. So we are kind of holding here. And you know what? We lost on Trading View. We lost the zones that we drew. We lost our whole Bob Ross painting. Oh, no. Let's go draw that again. For you folks here that missed it the first time, let's go ahead and draw that again. Let's see here. Get my drawing tools back up. Lost the Picasso. I know, right? All right, let's see here. This should be it. Boom, boom. Get the inefficiency here. I don't have to make this so wide. There we go. And then we'll go, what was it? The 15 minute. We had some bearish order flow up here on the 15 minute. Oh, thank you, Hydro. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. And let's do this. I wonder if it saved my bearish order flow. There we go. And then down here, we have bullish order flow. Do that down here, right here. There we go. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to save it this time. There we go. We're all locked and loaded here. Looks good now. So yeah, we are kind of walking up here. I think the elections fiasco could cause red today. Which elections fiasco? Are we talking about the ruling that came out in Colorado? Bob Ross, the GOAT, the youngins will never know. There's actually a documentary. I forget what it's called. I watched it on Netflix, of all places. I watched the documentary on Bob Ross about his legacy and his estate, essentially. I forget what it's called. Happy Clouds? Is that what it's called? I forget what the name of the documentary was, but I learned about futures from Peachy Investor. It was a nice introduction, but when it was time to trade, we only knew about the trade when she is all out. I was so frustrated. I can't think rips. Oh, thank you so much there. 3 generations there. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's one thing is that, I think back to when I first started trading and I think of what I would have wanted as a newer trader. And that's what I try to provide because, it's valuable not only for newer traders, but for veteran traders. By the way, Google is launching here. Let me see if there's a press release here on Google. I got to check this out. Let's see. Google, anything? Russian court finds Google. That's it. Google's Russian unit filed for bankruptcy in 2022. Okay. That's the only headline, and they're launching on that. That's interesting. Very, very interesting there. How is the poll? Let's do that one again. We might as well do that. Here we go. Let's do that one again. Let's get that poll popping off here. Will the NQ end the day up or down? Up, down, and then, really honestly, you got to vote in this poll because you folks have been killing it, and I want to see if we can go 3 for 3. Goolsby was rather hawkish last night. Rate cuts not so fast. Kimasabe. yeah. They all have been, right? And just to kind of echo back to what I was saying on the prior stream that got totally smashed. The whole thing that I'm saying about the central bankers right now, all of the Fed speak and everything, everybody seems to be walking back the reaction or trying to walk back the reaction. I think the most important is our entries and seeing when you enter. It helps a lot to understand your thought process. And also leading up to that, talking about the areas of interest that I'm watching leading up to that. Not just jumping in willy-nilly, but looking at specific areas for interest. Like right now, we're kind of grinding up towards that inefficiency. I could have bought in the 70s. What was I thinking? Do you ever trade overnight? Yeah, we have had some trades here that I've shared in Clubhouse where I put on a position overnight. I've done it in XFAs. XLAs. I'm always thinking of XLF, the financial, the banks ETF. But the trades that I put on overnight have been in XFAs, and I share them in Clubhouse if I'm doing those. But I haven't taken one probably, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks now, simply because there's a lot of great volatility to trade the next day. There can be some value in overnight, but let's just say that you're long and strong in the overnight session. You wake up probably being stopped out today, which wouldn't be so fun. Hey, good morning there, Split Hammond. How many years have you traded? For a decade. For 10 years. I started trading in 2013. The poll is the Rips tilt indicator. I like that a lot. I don't care where NQ finishes. I care about where my P&L finishes. There you go. Bob Ross, happy accidents, betrayal, and greed. That's the one. Thank you there, Savage. Thank you. I traded on a 30-second chart yesterday, guided by the 5-minute book map. Kind of like fast scalpings. Fees can be problematic, though. Yeah, fees will add up very, very quickly. No. No, I could have bought at the 970s, not the 1970s. Yeah, no, not quite. A little bit different there. I'm not that old, am I? Good morning, Javier. Good to see you. Good morning, Wotes. Good to see you as well. Lake, good morning. Let's see. Marco says, hi, Mr. Rips. Very good day from South Brazil. I wish you a really great trading session today. I like your analysis. Thank you, Marcos. Great to see you and great to have you with us here. Wait, don't read that out loud. What did I say? Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, happy accidents. That's the one. Thank you so much there, P Skynet as well. Good morning there, Vladimir. Good morning, everyone. Good to have everyone back in here. We were up to almost 400 viewers, and we kind of got kicked off. There's a lot of talk about equity firms chasing performance before the end of the year that's causing all the green days without a pullback. Thoughts on this? That's definitely one factor. There's not one solid, just one specific reason why this is all happening. Instead, it's an amalgamation of a lot of different reasons. It's not just one singular reason that's causing all this. So that can definitely add to it, as well as we had a lot of large toots that were net short and they had to cover their positions. So, we saw that during the contract roll. We saw a lot of burst. That was like a 250 point day or something like that. Subscribers at all-time high. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, Make sure that you using big words like that is dangerous. What did we say? What was the big word? Make sure you subscribe with your notifications turned on. It just popped up over there. But yeah, what was the big words? Rube's going to take all live traders following soon. Hey, you never know. Let's see. VWAP at 17,000. Yeah, 17,000 even. Subscribers all-time high. I'd love to see that. Amalgamations? I mean, combinations, amalgamations? I mean, is that a big word? Amalgamations? I feel like people use that conversationally or not. Maybe I'm just a dingus. I don't know. There are three factors. Every time in history, there's a rate hike pause. The market goes up. Institutions take tax loss harvesting in October. So they have to wait 31 days to buy those positions back. That is true as well. Yep, and that's why Santa rally. That's where that comes from, is due to a lot of tax loss harvesting for sure. But the fact that there was a lot of funds that were net short. I mean that adds to it as well. And then you have the pressure of everybody saying, "Let's go all-time highs." Yeah. I got to come with a dictionary learning futures in English. Well, I could be like other streamers and just say and I could say all that stuff instead. What are you doing? Or whatever that person says. Don't be shy of your tremendous vocabulary. Amalgamation is a word. Yes, it is indeed. I know those words. Yeah, so we are pushing up here. We are coming into the 9 a.m. hour, which is going to bring that injection of liquidity here. We are trying to get all the way up to 3,000 subs here on the channel. We are getting pretty dang close. So if you could do me that favor, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you slam that button there. Wouldn't mind a couple of F-bombs. I won't do it. I'm sorry. I like to keep our stream nice and clean, squeaky clean, family-friendly show here. Want to make sure that, there's some parents who have kids at home. Maybe they have this on their TV. We don't want those kids learning any kind of new words that they shouldn't. And you have to have respect for those folks out there that don't want to raise their kids like that. We got the ECB Lane speech in 2 minutes. Again, I thought Lane already spoke today, but, I'm often wrong about this stuff. Correct. If everyone can see what mainstream media does to the market, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it is. What's funny is I actually got a text message. I think it was last night. Somebody asked me like, wow, we've been really ripping for the last 2 weeks. It's a good time to get in. It's just so funny how, you get the average non-trader that is kind of like a retail trader that comes in, super late and like, wow, it's really pumped up here. Should we get in? That kind of thing. Make those kids break out the dictionary. I even have my 12-year-old trade and listen to you, so I appreciate it. Thank you, 3 generations of hair. We've got a trader on the up and coming here. Hopefully she's knocking it out of the park there. Talking like that means you have nothing intelligent to say. Yeah, you have a very limited vocabulary. You don't have very many adjectives to describe yourself. Hey, there's Mr. Kofifi. Got your kid there too. That's a beautiful family you have, Mr. Kofifi. Mainstream media is poison. Yes, indeed. Thanks for not being a cursing channel. I don't want my kids to pick up unnecessary French. Yeah, exactly. If you want to have them learn French, just use, what's that app? Now I can't think of it. It's got a little owl as a mouse. Duolingo, that's the one I'm thinking of. He's so good. The kids don't have that many emotions. Oh, wow, 12-year-old boy. Gotcha. Very nice. Good morning, Luis. Good to see you there. Duolingo, are they public? My goodness, I forgot they were even public. I'm selling NQ as soon as everyone calls me names for mentioning lower prices. Worked with BTC. Thanks, Ribs. Keep it clean. Yeah, we try. All right, 9 a.m. injection came and went. Nothing really shaking there. So we'll have to keep an eye on volume today, folks. I do expect that we'll probably get maybe 1 or 2 nice trades here off the open, and then we may have to just see what the market tells us after that. But with the fact of the matter having the data being more important to the latter end of the week, Thursday and Friday here, I can't believe it's already Wednesday, by the way. But Thursday, Friday are going to be the bigger days here of data. Does anybody have a schedule for Goolsby yet when he's going to be on that podcast? I am curious if they're going to have a live podcast or if it's going to be coming out later, because I only have it on my schedule as TBD. If your friend is asking you it's time to get in, that means it's time for us to get out. Yeah, usually that's the case, right? Rip's vocabulary equivalents are as follows. F-bombs equals by golly, gone to blank equals skittered down. Yeah, we need, that's the Rip's translations in here. I'd focus on positivity and avoid criticism of others, just my 2 pesos. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I just want to help people. That's the thing. If people are spending their time with knuckleheads and they don't know it, and I can help kind of lead them away from being led astray, that's what I want to do. Whether they choose to watch me or somebody as good as Danny or somebody as good as Matt, those are great choices to spend your time with those gentlemen. That's, I'd recommend that over the other choices out there. If somebody was next to you drinking a can of poison, I hope that you'd reach over and be like, hey, that's a can of poison. You should just stop drinking that. There's delicious Celsius right over here. This is the good stuff, What is your daily loss limit? What would it be for a 50K account? So I use Top Step's specific loss limit, and for the 150K accounts, which are exclusively the only accounts that I trade, I only trade the 150K accounts because sometimes I can get a little bit wild, as you guys know, guys and gals in here. I can get a little bit wild in my trades, and so I tend to trade the 150K accounts because it has a $3,000 maximum daily loss limit. So your daily loss limit is $3,000 in those accounts, and I keep it right where it's at. In fact, they offered me, before I got pushed into my live on my XFAs, they offered me more of a larger drawdown, and I denied it. I said, I don't want to have more lots. I don't want to have more drawdown. I like the $3,000 maximum daily loss limit right where it's at, and I want to keep it there. So that's what I've done. That always bothered me about the person from day one. Yeah, exactly. Things can get pretty horsey around here. Hey, good morning there, Bart. We do have a skitter down occurring here. Is ECB's lane live right now? ECB is not from the Netherlands. Rate cut in first half of 2024 seems rather unlikely. You see how they're walking this back? It's like every single person in the central banking community right now is like, walk it back. The markets are too pumped up. We got to walk this back. We missed a rally. We want to buy calls, so walk this thing back. Please, please, please get rid of that cat or I'm going to send you. Oh, no, sorry. Interest rate cuts coming. Chicago Fed's Austin Goolsbee has thoughts on the WSJ podcast. Yeah, so we don't know when he's going to be on. I just want to know if anybody has a time for that podcast for the WSJ. That's the thing about the 50K is there's not a lot of room for error, but I guess that makes you better. Yeah, just trade on the minis. I'm sorry, trade on the minis. No, trade on the micros. Trade on the micros, or don't trade the NQ. NQ can be very, very fast, and it's a very easy way to blow that 50K account because $1,000 maximum daily drawdown if you're trading more than one lot is very easy to hit. Very, very easy to hit. Easy on 12 p.m. EST. Thank you so much there, Vito. Appreciate that. Any commentary from ECB's lane? I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah, nothing coming across the board here about ECB's lane so far. So nothing doing there. FinJuice has them at 9. Interesting. So we have 9 and, well, is that 9 Pacific or 9 EST there, Matt? My golden German Shepherd goes nuts every time. Sorry about that, futures trading today. Sorry about that. MP and Matt were talking about micros versus mini. They both think that it's redundant to use micros, basically. I mean, it depends. It depends. The thing is, okay, so micros are 1/10 the size of minis, right? So if you wanted to trade one single mini and take half off, you can't, right? You can't take a half of a mini off. So then the answer would be to trade 10 micros and take off 5 10 micros and take off 5 micros, and then you're trading basically one and cut in half. So you will pay out the wazoo for fees, of course, but if you're not trying to blow an account, it's a much easier way, because 1 point in the minis on the NQ is $20. It's $50 on the ES, and 1 point in the micros is only $2 versus $20, or $5 if you're trading the ES. Yeah, the cost is higher for commissions, but if you're trying to learn, if you're trying to learn and you only have a $1,000 maximum daily loss limit, it's very difficult. If we had a challenge where I could only trade a 50K account, my trading style would have to trade a little bit, not tremendously, but a little bit at least to accommodate that maximum daily loss limit there. We've got consumer confidence in existing home sales at 10. That is correct. Existing home sales and consumer board consumer confidence out at 10 a.m. So 30 minutes after the open here. Thank you, Lake. Yeah, but Top Step kind of forces you to trade the mini because of the scaling plan. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you want to trade micros, I do think that they had some type of announcement where maybe Q1 2024, they're going to have it where you can trade 10 times the size. But again, the fees can eat you alive. I mean, if you're scalping on the micros, the fees are going to destroy you. I mean, you have to get enough alpha to support that style of trade. But just YOLO'd 1K on this job. Nice work there, Ucondo. Yeah, they don't allow that ratio of 1 mini equals 10 micros. They don't. And that's the only one thing that I can find about, if anybody has a gripe with Top Step out there, that's really the only one that I've heard that actually makes sense. Anything outside of that, not so much. Hey, Long Rain, how you doing? Wish you a good day as well. I use the mini, but I can't find the symbol for micro, so it's just M in front of the symbol. So that's for you, Emil. It's MNQ or MES. That's the symbol for those. Also, you can trade micro Bitcoin too if you're trading futures. You can trade micro Bitcoin futures. I believe it's MBT. And then micro Ethereum is MET, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if somebody can correct me. With the 50K account, you can only buy 5 micros. Exactly right. And you'll definitely not blow your account on 5 micros because that's $10 a point, right? That's the negative on Top Step, and also removing the tilt from Top Step TV. Yeah, that's going to be a reason to get Top Step X, I suppose. So we are about 23 minutes here until the open. I'm going to take my first restroom break, and I will catch you folks here in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back and here to trade the open. So I'll see you guys here in about 2 minutes. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Did we have a bathroom pump or did we have a bathroom flush? What do we have? Toilet must be broken. The market didn't move. Oh dear. The toilet's broken. Bathroom chop. It's still swirling around. I forgot to... Well, you know, when you see Bookmap looking like this, by the way, when it looks like this is the stuff I'm talking about, right? When it looks like that, you generally want to be avoiding that. You know, generally speaking, you generally want to be avoiding that because it's no good. It's very tough to make money in that type of garbage. Let's see what the poll said. Only 8% say unchanged. So Matt, you are in the minority there. Only 8% of the poll voters here are saying unchanged. 39% say down, 53% say up. Let's get those final votes in here, folks. Rip's hair is fine. Hey, Rip's on the depth of market. What are those numbers I see that look like orders? Is that volume at price range or are those orders at price range? Oh, right here. This is a session volume profile. So if we zoom out here like that, look at that. We got a volume profile right there. Isn't that pretty? That's why I love Bookmap. It has all these wonderful built-in features here. So this is a volume profile, session volume profile. And then over to the other side, which you can't see, I have a current volume profile, which shows me in the focus that I have. So if I'm zoomed in on a very specific portion of the market, I can see a volume profile just for that area that I'm have my focus on. Does that answer the question there, Craig? Hopefully I'm talking about the exact same thing that you're talking about here. Hey, good morning there, FA. Volume profile, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. Was talking to a dude who's been trading stocks for a while, and he was like, listening to music while trading will make you lose. What? No. I used to listen to music when I traded alone. I used to listen to music all the time. I would, when I was, I mean, maybe I don't want to tell this story, but yeah, I used to listen to music all the time. I would listen to music all the time when I was trading. Let's see. GC. Gold futures. Spiking here. Interesting. Dixie. Going down. Yep, going straight down. So gold up, Dixie down. Tell the story. I mean, it's not really a story. It's just my choice of music when I was trading. It's just eclectic and ridiculous. I mean, when you have it's not good because it kind of promotes euphoria. But you know, when I'd have like a really crazy position on, like that was really deep in the profit, I would play Creed higher, and that's. I mean, I'm not. It's a little bit shameful to admit that, but that song, when you're in a position and it's ripping and you're long, there's nothing better than that one. I'll tell you what. Bro, I'd be $500 down and jamming a heavy. There you go. That's right. The Pump It Up song. Yeah. Don't you know, pump it up. Yeah, that song as well. I was thinking about playing classical music when trading to help stay calm. That does help. Absolutely. I would do that too. Do 10 hours of the Screaming Cowboy. Oh man, I know exactly the video that you're talking about too. So I'm just picturing that. That's ridiculous. Bart. Yeah, that'll do. KUSC classical. There you go. Very nice. Here Comes the Sun from the Beatles. Yeah, there you go. Here Comes the Money. I love that. Grateful Dead jams while I trade. There you go. Nice. Do some trucking. For the Love of Money. Oh, wow. Now we're keeping it gangster in here. Chumbawamba tub thumping when I have a loss. I like that one. Oh, man. Some good ones in here. Those are some good ones. Bye-bye American Pie seems appropriate for my money. I guess everybody has an eclectic taste of music when they're trading, right? 10 hours of Mr. Krabs, money. What's the P&L at so far? Wait for it. Drum roll. And total P&L is at, boom, $0. Haven't taken a trade yet. Thanks for joining us here, Evan. Good to see you. I'm more of an Alanis Morissette fan when I'm having a red day. Maybe, I don't know, what would you play? Something off Jagged Little Pill, right? My favorite part of if anybody hasn't seen the Screaming Cowboy video, I can't stop hearing it in my head right now, Bart. You're killing me. Hey, Hey, Rips, when do you go on Top Step again? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be on right in the morning, so make sure you don't miss that. They're going to post that. Yeah. Isn't it ironic? What's the uninvited? No, what's the one I'm thinking of? You ought to know. That's probably what you're talking. What's probably what you're listening to there. Who was that? Trader Page. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I am too. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we have a good market to trade. If not, I'm probably just going to be telling lame stories like this. VWAP tab coming 17,000 currently. I see VWAP hug off the opening range. Yeah, we shall see. We have inefficiency sort of to fill here to the top side. I'm a little bit my brain's kind of in holiday mode right now. And if you missed the announcement, by the way, we are going to have a massive giveaway extravaganza here on the stream. Not tomorrow, but on Friday, the Friday before the holidays. It's going to be a fun giveaway in here, and it's going to be amazing. We're giving away 5 free months of Clubhouse and 3 Top Step combines, so you do not want to miss that. And if you want to pre-register for that giveaway, all you have to do is just follow me, and it's going to pop up in 8 seconds here, but all you have to do is follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and that's how you kind of pre-register for the contest here. Enya is firing. Ornico Flow by Enya. Amazing track. There you go. At Selling Rips. Follow me right there on Twitter and Instagram. We're so close to 3K. Hey, there we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So close. VWAP training. Oh my gosh, what an indicator. Exactly. This is my first time ever seeing it. Wow. Wow, you mean these exponential moving? I'm not even going to talk about it, but anyway. What if you don't have Twitter? Then Instagram will do. There, Kyle. Instagram. Same handle on Instagram. At Selling Rips. At Selling Rips. I will email you my dad jokes book PDF in case it's a slow market. Thank you for that there, Split Heaven. Would appreciate that. How else can we follow you if we don't have Twitter or Instagram? Right here on YouTube, just follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel here, GH. That's all you got to do here. I don't have either, Mike. Well, hey, as long as you're subscribed here. I have to have some way to contact you, so maybe just make a throwaway Twitter account or throwaway Instagram account just so that we can DM each other. That's the reason why that we have that, because there's no way... Because somebody's going to pretend they're you, and then they're going to claim your prize if you're the winner. And I have a feeling, Kyle, that you probably are going to win tomorrow. I just, I got a feeling. I can feel it. Rips, have you thought of what is going to be the giveaway for New Year's? No, not yet. I think for 10,000 subs, we're going to give away a year of Clubhouse, which is insane, right? Living life the right way. Yeah, I mean, no Instagram, no Twitter, no social media. That's the way, right? But if you're doing what I'm doing, it's kind of par for the course. Friday is when we're doing the giveaway here. Do old school and submit entry by post. Yeah. Which VWAP are you using and what are your settings? Let's see here. Go over to TradingView. I'm just using the standard built-in VWAP here. And I have none of the bands selected here. And the inputs I have, I don't even have that one, so it doesn't even matter. But just standard stuff. Just VWAP, I have it colored orange, and that's it. Take off all of these settings right here. Labels on the price scale, values in the status line. That's it, and that's all. That's it. And then wait for time frame closes. That's it. Just like that. And would Discord work for giveaways? I've shunned the other socials completely. Yeah, but you got to be in the Discord. Otherwise, there's no way to message me. But yeah, I guess you could still message me on Discord. I don't know. I just don't want to have any imposters claiming your prizes. That's all. A remote control Lambo giveaway. Oh my goodness. That'd be something. I'm very computer illiterate, plus a lot of government spies out there. There you go. That's me, no social. I'm 58. Leave that to my kids. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I didn't have to have social media for this stuff, I probably would not be on it. This is my only social medias are these, the Twitter and the YouTube and Instagram, where I post all of this trading stuff. I have 15K YouTube subs and a decent following and quit making videos to learn trading. Recently came back to social media because it gets boring, not going to lie. It can get boring out there, right? Rui says, I also track the weekly VWAP, has some good reactions. It's at 16,946 now. Yeah, the more people that track a certain indicator, the more likelihood that you'll have it being a self-fulfilling prophecy, which essentially is technical analysis in a nutshell. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy because we all trade off the same thing, and that's why it works. Self-fulfilling prophecy. That's exactly why this stuff works. It's not magic. It is just everybody doing it. What's the VWAP on NinjaTrader? It's you have to pay for it, and I don't have that version of NinjaTrader. There's probably a free one. Of course, there's a free one that you can find in the indicators, third-party indicators download section, but the one that's built in to NinjaTrader, for some reason, they decided to make that paid. And I don't know why. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, because VWAP is very standard. VWAP and EMAs are very standard to have on your charts. I've never seen a charting platform where you have to pay specifically for the VWAP. Seems kind of silly. The free one's terrible. Oh, yeah. See, I don't have, this is what my NinjaTrader looks like. I have one indicator on it. It's hourly high, hourly low. That's it. And I guess you could say the bar timer here's an indicator, but that's it. That's all I have. Pay for the standard things. Life nowadays. Yeah, exactly. It's like when they used to release games back in the day, they used to be complete. Now they release betas of games and we're all testing them to pay $70 to test the game. And then they release patches as updates you got to pay for, but whatever. That's for gamers. Do you like VWAP more than the 50 EMA? I use them both actually. When I'm tracking the Magnificent 7 over here on these charts, I use the 9, the 20, and the 50. And they usually work out pretty well here to kind of give you a gauge on things. There's a lot of other traders that are trading off of those EMAs and the VWAP, of course. So it's good to have some temperature on there. I hear a mixed message on this. Rips, if you don't pay for NinjaTrader on the Combine, do you continue to get it for free when moving the XFA? Yes. You do. It's all included. Mike says, right, trying to walk through my NinjaTrader setup, trying to find my faves. Yeah, VWAP is they conveniently left that out for some reason. I don't know why. That's not the choice I would make if I was behind NinjaTrader. Seems kind of ridiculous. That's how you're going to get people to pay for your software. Well, we're going to get them with the VWAP. Mag 7, what's that? Magnificent 7, that is going to be Apple, Tesla, Meta, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and SPY. Well, not SPY, but Magnificent 7 are the prior 7 before I said SPY. So yeah, those are the Magnificent 7 that make up the strongest tech stocks in the NASDAQ 100. I don't ever talk about Broadcom in here because it's not much of a trader stock, but these are the ones that get most of the activity in the top of the NAS there. Remember, the number 1 and 2 weight of the NAS are both Apple and Microsoft, both in the S&P and the NAS, number 1 and number 2 weight, Apple being number 1, Microsoft being number 2. Heard larger institutions use VWAP as well. Yeah, they do. There's actually, they use TWAP and VWAP, time-weighted average price, as well as volume-weighted average price. Algorithms that they have that, they want to get a client into a position. There's a whole, we'll do a webinar for YouTube on how institutions run those books and all that. So we can actually get into that. So let's see here. Man, one of my friends who works for Broadcom, he also has like 4 Skylines. Yeah, Broadcom is paying their employees quite well. Recently added the 14 EMA to my lower time frame chart. Surprisingly helpful when trying to be quick in and out. Try the 9, the 20, and the 50. That's the good ones. Legends asks, are you on Top Step TV tomorrow morning? I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to be on Top Step TV tomorrow, and hopefully we have a good market to trade. Hopefully it's not as sleepy as this market this morning. I'm hoping that we have a nice trade here off the open. We're about 1 minute until the 925 liquidity injection, so let's see what that does to shake around the market there. You could have an old license for a NinjaTrader 8. You don't need to pay for VWAP. Oh, interesting. Getting a haircut for Thursday Top Step TV and fool everyone and go bald. No, I got to bring, I'm going to bring this mop as is. 400 peeps in here. Hit that sub button so we get Rips to 3K. Thanks, Trader Page. Rip Step TV. yeah, Rip Step TV. And then we're doing the Ripsmas Christmas extravaganza or holiday extravaganza. Merry Ripsmas extravaganza on Friday. Not the hair again. 9, 20, 50, 200, the crystal ball. Yeah, Grateful Trader. Those are the classics, 9, 20, 50, and 200. That's, if you've been trading for long enough, that's the classic pack right there. That's the classic 4-pack. The 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200. You can try, what was the old school cross, like the 14 cross, what was it, 9 cross 28 or something like that? There was some ridiculous cross one, I forget. Maybe you'd remember, Grateful Trader. Because obviously you know about the classic 4-pack there. Ribs making 3K while Hogue is analyzing his style is going to be fun tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. 20-200 or 50-200. There was another one. There's a wonky one that was like a fib cross. I forget what it was. I can't remember. I never used it. 50 cross 200. That's the old school one. Yeah. 50-200. But there was a wonky one, like a 14 cross 37 or some weird one like that. 9-200. Yeah. 621, was that what it was? Was it the 621 cross? That was there's a throwback one that's like a Fibonacci one. 821, 55, 200. Yeah, they work. 50. All of my classic traders in here are speaking up. I love to see you folks in here. Like 90-bit even, we know you're a classic trader because of your name. I love that. 621, that's a good one. Yeah, 621, the trending one. I check all 21, 30, and 50. Yeah, I like the classic pack for me. The 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200. For some reason, is 9 over 34? That sounds like it too. 1334, that's another one, sounds like it. So we had the 925 liquidity injection, but by golly, it's not very strong. So we're going to see if we can find a trade today off the open here, but this is the holiday lull before the date on Thursday and Friday. So do you think we're pulling back as a retest on the hourly and going to go back higher? That's, my original thesis on the day is kind of that, we're settling in this bullish order flow zone. If we break below that, I'm going to stretch out this inefficiency again. If we break below that, we do have some inducement below. We did have a little bit of liquidity down here that we can nab back down into this bullish demand zone. So that's what I'm going to be watching for here off the open. And then, of course, we do have to break above this bearish order flow, which I guess, we can kind of extend higher, but I want to keep it on that wick there, on that 15-minute bar. Yeah, if you're trading in this range-bound action, I apologize. It's no good. So, yeah, I do think that, this could be a pullback, and we could be making our way higher because all these central banks are walking back the reaction in the markets, but they can't hide the fact that there's going to be rate cuts on the table, and that should make the economy surge. Lower costs of borrowing money. It should make commerce surge here, and should make households. We'll see. We'll have to see. I'm not going to make any calls yet. We'll talk about it more in the new year, but we will see. We will see. I don't want to make any sweeping broad. I'm not that person. I don't like to make. The people who like the first day of 2024 and they're like, I think by the end of this year, we're going to be down 1,600 points. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, the ES, it's going to be down 1,600 points. What's the date? It's January 1st, 2024. And you're making that call right now. Okay, got it. We forget that there's world events, there's election year, all this stuff. It's, all that stuff. It's ridiculous. These people who make, let me just see into the future. I know exactly what happens. The ES is going to be down 1,600 points by the end of the year. That's my call. Okay, great. Fantastic. Let me check my Magic 8 Ball. Let's see here. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes now. Who cares? I'm a trader. There you go. That's the way to approach it. Well, yeah, bearish order flow. Is that an order block on the 1 hour? It could be. Let me see. It might be, it's the topping wick of that, I guess. But I found it on the 15-minute there, dude, in Discord. That's where I found it there, on the 15-minute. Bearish order flow. It is technically an order block, but it's, it's kind of iffy based on the circumstances that we dropped on that. So we are driving higher here back into the inefficiency. So the longs are seeing some nice pull up to the top side here. 821 with multiple time frames for continuation. That's another good one. 821 cross. Wait until that YouTuber discovers what an EMA cross is. They're gonna lose their mind. Then they're gonna discover MACD, then RSI, and then we'll get to see them with hundreds of indicators on their charts. Crazy thing is, anyone who doesn't day trade thinks that the talking heads know where the markets are going. Yeah, no shot. No shot. If you've been trading for long enough, you know that it's just all entertainment and hot air. This is the longest trade of my life, I think. Went long almost 90 minutes ago. Nice work there, Midland Trader, and good morning. Good to have you. Good morning, Sergio. All right, 1 minute, folks. 1 minute until we get the party started here. 1 minute. Make sure you're calm, cool, and collected. Make sure you have your favorite flavor of Celsius. Make sure that you are bathroom breaked and ready to trade. And let's take on today. Remember, keep an eye on volume today. Could get a little bit sketchy. Could be a little bit sketchy here. They have to have something to say to be relevant. Yeah, and that's just how it goes, right? Those talking heads out there. My dad is one of those people who thought the talking heads knew. Yeah, no, they don't. It's just entertainment. It's all entertainment. Don't forget about news at 10. Yep, thank you, Ruski. We have all the data coming out at 10, and that's probably where we're going to have some good volatility coming into the market here. But so far, some big buyers stepping in here. 5 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Little flushacito there below the 80s. Coming into this bullish order flow zone here. Seeing if they bottom this out at all. SPY's a little bit weak, but seeing if we can bounce here at all. Oh, wow. Some big orders stepping in there. The low 70s. Interesting. I'm going to try a long here. Seeing if we can hold these 80s. I want to see encroachment above the 90s. That's where we have that inefficiency above. Apple, very, very strong here as well. A little bit of a wash here off the open. Some weakness coming out of Tesla. Microsoft coming back down a little bit. Let's see if we can hold these 80s, however. Oh, switching over to NinjaTrader. Sorry about that. See if we can hold these 80s at all now. I want to see us cresting into the 90s with some strength here. SPY is pushing up. I'm going to add a second lot here on this. Again, I want to see us holding these 80s. Microsoft very, very weak here. I want to see if SPY can hold this push at all. Apple kind of giving it back a little bit here. Third lot on. Looking for this push up through the 90s now. Nice springboard out of Apple there. Nice push up. Let's see if we can get up and over the 90s. Knocking on the door of the 90s here. Some sellers at 90, but we're holding it for now. Tesla very, very weak. Microsoft is bouncing up a little bit here. See if we can hold these 80s. Still kind of holding, but it's very, very washy here. Adding in a fourth lot. Nice push up. See if we can break these 90s here. Some sellers right here, right up towards the 90s. Nice push up. There's that 90 pull. Taking off 3 into the ask there on that 90 pull, moving my stop up. And stopped out there on that pullback there. So that's going to put us up on the day. $1,000. Copied across 3 accounts there. Beautiful. So a quick little scalp there to start the day. It's kind of rinsey, kind of washy. As bad as I wanted to hold that out, we have to be wary that we will flash the price back down there. So just trying to be, quick with our trades here. Trying to be not so crazy, not so violent. Would love a bit of a right margin on your Ninja screen. Yeah, sure. I got you here. You zoom in here. There you go. That's helpful. And then I'll zoom out a little bit. There we go. Beautiful trade. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are touching these 90s again. It's weird. I'm getting a little bit of a lag copying across accounts for some reason here. So kind of hesitant on adding in too much size there. Up 295 on that long. Nice work there, Ilita. It's hard for me to trust this because we're tapping in that inefficiency zone. I would have liked to see much more aggression as we're taking and encroaching those 90s. SPY is still holding these lows here. But Microsoft is not being kind to the trade here. Google very, very strong. SPY strong. Laggard of the bunch right now is Microsoft. And we are seeing some pullbacks in Apple as well here. Tesla bouncing off the lows. Papa Bull up 100 with micros on the new XFA. Way to go there, Papa Bull. Very, very nice. Luna's up $400. Nice and nice. Seems like a slow open on my limited experience. Yeah, it is. That's why we didn't hold out there. We took the 90s off and then, it could burst through that, but right now the volume's declining, likely waiting for that 10 a.m. data. I want to see it punching through the 90s, and this is not doing it for me. This is very slow, grindy through the 90s. The Russell, huge dump. Let's see. That's very choppy. Ugh, gosh, I'm not wanting to trade the Russell. VWAP in the middle of the 5-minute fair value gap. My favorite setup, not going to lie. Good luck to you there, Otter. Nice. We're getting a little speed now through the 90s. So VWAP's situated at 97 here. So congrats to those who are still holding that initial trade. What is that indicator called on your chart? Just hourly high, hourly low. It's a custom one that I had built. And welcome there. So do we touch in above VWAP here? It is getting a little bit grindy here to the top side. Apple is pushing, Microsoft is pushing as well. I want to see SPY and up and over 474.5. So watching on a pullback. Watching here. Can somebody help Austin Trades there in the Discord? I believe it's just one of the settings there on Replicanto. You probably have it set to reverse or cross order, something of that nature. Yeah, it took that long with you. Just exited now at $60. Way to go there, Trader Page. So just watching here to see if we have any kind of pullback towards 90. Keeping an eye on the Mag 7 here. It's a big violent pullback from Microsoft, but it's now holding this a little bit here. I'm going to take a long here for the approach towards 17,000. Nice push up here, encroaching through the VWAP. I want to see if we get a nice pullback and then we can get a burst through 17,000 here. So watching here on this pullback. Google a little bit of a pullback as well. Microsoft still not over the EMA here. Apple kind of pulling back a little bit here. I want to see this blow through 17,000, but there is a little bit of resistance that we're running into right now. Watching SPY as well. I want to see SPY up and over 474.5. Adding in 2 for the approach here, up towards 17,000. See if we get a pullback to around 90 or so. Still kind of weak, but they are holding 90s. Just not seeing that burst of momentum I want to see just yet. They're taking these 95s, but not with aggression. Test a little bit stronger here. Nice pull up here towards 17,000. Boy, it's a little bit weak here, isn't it? Watching. Taking 2 out there on that approach towards 17,000. A little bit too weak for my taste. And it looks like it put me short. Try to close that. Are we good? Okay, we're good. That's going to put us up on the day now. $1,300 there on that small little scalp there. Bitcoin hitting the highest level since December now. My goodness, look at that. So yeah, it's just very, we're not getting these punches through, which I really like to see. Bitcoin up 5%. Thank you there, Grateful Trader. I mean, we might get that burst up through 17,000, but I was trailing my stop pretty tight there and kind of running into a couple problems here with the trade copper, but that's okay. We're making it happen. There's that punch through 17,000. I'd like to see a nice pullback here. Not seeing a lot of the confluence that I want to see usually in the Mag 7 is not really complementary right now to this style of trading. So just trying to make do with what we can. We're up $1,300 though, so not so bad. No size on the tape yet. So Washa, yeah, this is where your caution flag should be out. We're seeing a steady decline in volume here. If we're looking over my NinjaTrader, you see these volume candles just really declining. You have Replicano is going to buy it? Should I? Yeah, definitely. That's the one that I use. Here, I'll send you, we have a discount here. Clubhouse 20 will get you 20% off. There you go. Check that out. And let me know if that link doesn't work. The link should work. So through 17,000 here, through the VWAP. This is the punch I was looking for originally, but we were not getting it originally there. So there's a SPY meandering up towards 474.5. All right, now we're getting some size coming in here. Watching here on any kind of pullback, 17,005. Some sellers stepping in. Let's see if they interact with 17,000. We get a quiet flush through that level, and then we could rebound that, do a little slap trade on that one there. So watching here, pull back towards 17,000, some stops being popped. Previews are out right now for the consumer confidence. We are expecting a read of 104.5 versus 102 prior. If you folks are enjoying the stream so far, please do me a favor. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the stream. We're trying to hit 3,000 subs here on the Market Clubhouse YouTube Live. Hey, nice work there, Jay Quinn, up $520. Very, very nice. So watching here on this pullback. We do have room all the way up to 13, which is 10 points higher. So watching. There are some bids that are flashing, but just trying to attract the price down to 17,000 or so. So that data is going to be out in 20 minutes. We do have 20 minutes before that data drops here. We are sort of grinding higher. I'm seeing a player trying to chase this on the bid, but we just don't have the push. Little pullback there in SPY. Watching here for any kind of meaningful pullback here. I'm going to add two more, too long into that. Looking for this push up to 13 now. Terrible fill on that, but we are starting to see a little bit of a squeeze. Should have a nice pop above 13 here. So watching for this. Nice pop above 13 there. Can we hold above 13? Watching. Can we clear out these orders above 13? That's the question. Adding into that for this clear out above 13 now. Very, very nice. Trying to cover into that. Didn't get a fill. Tried to cover 4 lots into that. And we're not getting that push up above 13 there. See if we get this. There we go. Covered 4. Leaving 2 as a runner here. See if we can run this all the way up through 20 now. Oh, sorry. We don't have that showing there. 1 out on the ask. Leaving 1 as a runner. Stopped out on the rest. So that's going to bump up our total on the day here up to $2,000 here. Do me a favor, folks. If you're having a good time in the stream this morning, go ahead and drop a W in chat. Let's get a temperature on the room here. We all doing well? Some W's in the chat. Yeah, I'm doing trade copy. 3 accounts right now. I'm copying across 3 Top Step combines here. Wow, very nice. We got some W's in the chat there. Give it up for yourselves, folks. Making it happen on this somewhat choppy but straight up kind of move here. So back through 13 there, holding these 13s. Now we're starting to get a little bit of speed there. How are you doing across 3 at the same time? I'm using Replicanto on NinjaTrader. So yeah, there we go through the 20s now here. It's just been so tough to hold it into these extensions. I'm keeping my stop a little bit too tight on a lot of this stuff here. So we do have the data coming out in about 15 minutes here. That's impressive trading. Thank you, Paul. But yeah, Joe, we are copying using Replicanto. I posted a link right above there on how you can get Replicanto for NinjaTrader. Let's go, Rip, up 1250. Hey, let's go, Evan. Very, very nice. Thanks, Rips, up 600 on the 50K combine. Hey, nice job. Mr. Kofifi making it happen. Looks like up $3,000 there. Way to go, way to go. Rips to stop miss. Thank you so much. So yeah, here, just to show you guys what we're talking about here. I'm copied across 3 different accounts here. Send this on over here. There we go. There's that's those 3 accounts being copied. You can see that the copy doesn't exactly copy. It tries its best, but we're doing fast momentum trading, so sometimes it has a little bit of trouble there copying, but there we have it. Up $2,051, copied across 3 accounts. So the interesting part here is that we're watching for this inefficiency here to get completely filled to the top side. But with that data that's coming out in, 15 minutes here, it makes it very, very difficult. You can see that topping wick now on the 15. You know, if you bought those 20s, you're already down about 10 handles on that trade. So you really have to either be ready to take some heat in the position as you're chasing this to the top side, or you have to be quite scalpy as we have been here on the trade. Peachy's up 1,500 across 2 accounts. Way to go there, Peachy. Zoom up 940, done for the day. Thanks, Ribs. Hey, thank you, Zoom. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you folks here in the chat are congratulating all of your fellow Clubhouse family members here, either in Discord or either on YouTube, for making these days great here. It's always so fun to trade with everyone in here. And I believe somebody was asking, you know, do I show my trades? I mean, this is as transparent as you can get, right? I'm showing exact entries, exact exits, talking about the trade before I'm going to put it on. Your bullish order block chart map out was fire. Yeah, it worked out perfectly. It ended up working out perfectly for us, didn't it? So that 13 level, 13 and a quarter, that's the level that we had from yesterday that we released in the morning memo here. And that's the kind of where my caution flag was out. And then we took one more trade above the 13s looking for that encroachment. I couldn't hold out all the way for the 20s, but we still got a nice little scalp there to the top side. Braden says, 2K today, brother. Just got my 10K in payouts as well. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Give it up for Braden here in the YouTube chat. Way to go. Way to go. So just remember, we talk about this often, that there's moments in time when it comes to trading. When the moment is gone, if you missed that move to the upside, stop thinking that we're about to have another leg. Well, we could, but just don't trick yourself in thinking that, well, just because it went, now I'm going to get the move now, Don't do that to yourself. Don't be a knucklehead. If you miss the move, you miss the move. You have to wait for the next setup if there is one. Paid myself 2 lots for $6.90 with 2 running lots from $9.97. Hey, cyber buckets. Way to go. Yeah, do not chase. Do not chase. Yeah, way to go, everyone. Looks like everyone is doing well. And if you missed it, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Don't fault yourself. Trading is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. It's the hardest way to make an easy living, as they say. Do not fault yourself. If you're missing trades, it's okay. There's going to be another trade in your career. I promise you. Don't worry about it. Up 274, 30 away from P. Hey, let's go, Josh. Let's go. Here in the Discord. Chop slightly red. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Slightly red. No big deal. Shake it off. No big deal. No big deal. Everyone is winning. Merry Ripsmas. Thank you, Steven. I like that. Yeah, easy living. Right, exactly. Trading is the hardest thing you're going to do. 90% of the people fail at this. That's why I have this this warning that I post. 90% of day traders lose money. It's not just a cute saying. It's the reality of trading. So please, please, please don't fault yourself. If you're having a tough time, just be patient with it. Trade on Top Step so you're not blowing your own money into the market, and be patient. Be as patient as possible. Out of buying power today. See you on the stream on Top Step TV tomorrow. All right, Mike, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Was in at 975 on that initial pullback with 20 cons across my 4 accounts with a couple trims. Nice work there, Braden. Way to go. Trading has taught me more about my emotions than anything else. Isn't that true? Very true, Brian. Only 450 for me. Come on. Only. Don't say that. You are part of the 10%. Okay, STF? You're part of the 10% today. Only made 450. Imagine if you didn't press any buttons today. You wouldn't have $450. I mean, you got to give yourself credit where it's due, especially if you're making it happen trading. You got to find ways that stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your P&L to others. It's all about what you are doing on your journey. If you made $450 today, that's amazing. You got to give yourself a pat on the back for that. 90% need to feed the 10%. Amen. There you go. Aaron's up $630. Way to go. Trading showed me how bad my ADHD is. Compare and despair. I like that, Matthew, here in the Discord. I like that a lot. Ruski up 1,095. We'll wait until after the news to see what happens. Absolutely. And again, folks, if you're enjoying things, show that love. Hit that lucky like button. We got 12 minutes now. 12 minutes until that data comes out. And I'm probably not going to trade until that data comes out, to be honest with you. I like where we're sitting right now, up $2,000. And, you got to temper your expectations on days like today, especially as it's the final full trading week of 2023. And you have to really temper your expectations. If you're going into the day thinking that you're just going to squeeze 5-10 grand out of the market willy-nilly, well, that's just not how it works. And so you have to temper those expectations on down and be realistic. If you're pulling money out of the market today, even if it's 5 cents, you're doing better than 90% of the field out there. I got a party long, and he has a party long. Bart, you say the best things. I love you. You say the funniest things in here. He's got the party long on. Any day you make money trading is a great day. Exactly right. 1,800 up. Thanks as always. Give it up here for Vladimir. 450 is a bucket of money in most countries. Exactly right. 2K a day is 500K a year. Patience pays. Amen. Amen. In this crazy world of trading, we lose sight of value. Yes, very well said there, Part Trader. Gunky up $800. Very nice. How do you decide when to average in and when to just let the trade go? I noticed you said you'll add sometimes. It's just based on, having looked at these situations multiple thousands of times and just having that discretionary read on the market where, in this case, off the open here, I'm looking for speed and velocity. When we're slowing down into key areas, psych levels, 90 whole dollars, it's 17,000 even, we should have blasted through that. We had some hesitation. So it's less likely that we have a lot of buyers that are sitting waiting to fill those orders. So, it's the discretionary eye of looking at that and saying that, okay, well, we're probably not going to add into that. I probably want to peel off lots and see if we get a pullback, add into that. And that's kind of what we did off the trade this morning. Josh, that was your question. If we have a lot of, Momo, exactly. Lake's got it. If there's a lot of Momo in the market, I'm going to put on some lots. I'm going to let them rip. You'll notice in here, we do have multiple trading styles that we like to entertain. You know, we will be trading very docile some days where we'll put on 5 lots and just let it work. And some days we'll be in and out of the trade with 2 lots, 10 lots, whatever the case. Volume significantly died down. Exactly right. Why use NinjaTrader, not Tradeovate? I like the speed and execution speed of NinjaTrader as well as all of the add-ons that it has. And it fits my trading style. And I used to use it way back when I was trading futures way back, years ago. Tons of buying yesterday and today in the 70s. So that dip at open to the low 70s was a great dip buy opportunity. Yeah, I like that one too. I think Discount caught that as well. Discount here in the Discord he was a buyer at the 70s. I think he put that in his in the trade ideas there. This is my 22nd day of watching the market, only 99.78 till I hopefully know what I'm doing. Yeah, it sounds about right. There you go. I like to judge it by hours. Get 10,000 hours under your belt, and then you'll be in a good spot. I enjoy the English accent with my trades, Phil. Order filled. What are the news coming out today? We have consumer confidence. We have housing. Was it... let me just pull up the schedule. Why am I trying to remember it? Existing home sales. Sitting here trying to remember. I got the schedule right in front of me. Down $100, not sweating it. Hey, that's like a scratch day. That's as good as a winning day. The dome on Tradeovate is great. I use NinjaTrader too. Yeah, you use whatever works for you. Nailed it. Order filled. Yeah, if you're down $100, it's the same as being break even in my eyes. You know, it's no big deal. 10K hours, about 5 years full time. Yeah, it takes some time. I mean, I thought 2 years into my journey, I'd figure it out. No way. I mean, everybody's different, but that's just me. When I was 2 years into my journey, I was still quite terrible. I was pretty bad. I'll be honest. I was pretty dog food. I mean, maybe I'm still, to some of you folks out there, maybe I still am, but you know, I've been consistently profitable now for quite some time. And that's the statistics that I go off of how long you've been consistently profitable. Anyone have an opinion on interactive brokers trading platforms? I've never used IBKR myself, but you could use Dash Trader with IBKR. I know that. How long have you been trading? 10 years. 10 years. I've been on TradingView because I've got Macs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate NinjaTrader doesn't have a Mac platform. You do have to install Windows on your Mac if you want to use it. There's some people who do that as a workaround. Boom Cycle up 510. Let's go. Boom Cycle. Way to go. Killing it. Long 2 lots ES from 48.09.5 to take profit or not to take profit. That's the question. Hard TP at 48.23. Let's see here. Oh, it's zooming. Yeah, you got, you know, it's funny. We have that level, Jordan, at 48.23, the market Clubhouse level, and the liquidity is resting at 48.22. I'm telling you, they know. They know. Yeah, look at this is the liquidity right here. This is the ES. Look at that. Look at that big old block of liquidity. They know. They're on to us. It is trending up, though. It is trending up, though. Ribs, how do you change the voice on order filled? I'm not sure, but maybe we can release a sound pack for it. So we have the rips and we'll say, skitter on up instead of order filled. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you go into your settings and change the sounds there. When did you start to be profitable and consistent? Probably about 4 years in my journey, 4 years or so, about 4 years. But yeah, it's you know, every single time that you think you're turning a corner, I was not making money, not losing money for a good portion of time where, you know, I wasn't making money, I wasn't losing money, and I was really happy to get to that point. And you got to have love for the game, right? You got to have love for the game, because if you don't love it and you're sitting there and you're spinning your wheels for no pay, you know, it's kind of like I had other things going on at the time, obviously, that supported the income that I needed to be able to trade. You know, obviously you can't live off of a no money coming in, no money going out kind of thing. But this is why I say, you know, you want to have something that supplements your trading. If you ever want to just go jump in full time into trading, you're going to have a bad time, really bad time. I download that in a sec. I have meme sounds for my orders on Quant Tower. That's amazing. I'm out. Thanks, Rip. See you tomorrow. All right, Brian, we'll see you tomorrow. Hi from Marseille, France. Marseille, right? Marseille. I said that wrong. Good to see you there, Tomas. Yeah, they are walking this up here. We've got less than 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes now until that data comes out. So we'll wait for that. See if we put on one more trade. But the screaming cowboy. Oh dear. Yeah, do the 10-hour version. So every single order, it stacks another version of the 10-hour song. So crank your volume all the way up. Trading has been the hardest skill set I've come across. It's true. It's true. And the more you try to rush it, it's like being in quicksand. The more you try to rush the process, the harder it is. It's a true story. We are just going to grind higher here. SPY is up and over 474.5. I do want to see SPY encroaching above 475. I just don't know if we're going to get there with the quickness. Maybe on this print. I drive Uber to supplement. There you go. You want to do something that is supplementary to your trading. You don't want to just rely on trading alone, because it's that financial stress of trying to learn to trade and it's the only thing that you're doing. I mean, good luck. We also need a Rips voice prompt that says it's too rinsy and too washy. Yeah, we'll get that one there. We'll do a Rip soundboard for everybody. I'm at 7 years and just became profitable. There you go. There's Alex right there. My biggest issue has been working full-time 9 to 5 through it. It's a challenge. Yeah, but hey, there's some folks out there that enjoy challenges. I feel like, you have to be one of those folks. It's like, chess players. Chess is not an easy game, and you have to study all the time for chess. You have to study openings. You have to study lines. You have to memorize lines. It's the same thing with trading. It's work. You're always putting in constant work. Chess is never like, oh, I'm all good. I'm good now. I'm done. I'm done. I figured it out. Unless you're Magnus Carlsen, but he solved it. But yeah, it's trading is much the same way. It's like playing tennis. It's this self-mastery thing. And until you really focus on that, you're really not going to go anywhere. I think confidence report will be a good one. We'll see. Yeah. So 103.8 is the expectation here. Let's see here. Consumer confidence expectation at, 104.5 is the expectation. 102 was the prior. The existing home sales consensus at 3.78 million versus 3.79 million prior. So let's see if this print affects the market. Maybe it'll be an excuse to give back this whole dipperino that we had here in the London session. Clubhouse is lit this morning. Every single channel we have is just lit up right now. Wow. I'd beat Magnus. Maybe until the end game. He's the lord of the end games there. I've never given up, but wanted too many times. Yeah, I thought I was done with trading. I think I took a 6-month break and I thought I was done with it, but then stuck with it, and thankfully I did. The hardest for me was the fake mentorships that only set me back as a trader. Well, tune into some good YouTubers out there. There's some good ones out there. And, don't spend money on mentorship unless you're ready to commit to something. There's very few and far between. There's definitely some very good mentors out there, but they're very few and far between. Don't go for the ones that are not transparent. You want mentors that are transparent. That's what you want to look for. I'm a golf pro turned trader, and becoming a golf pro seems impossible for 90% of all golfers in the world. Well, I can tell you it was easier than becoming a profitable trader. There you go. I took 6-month breaks. Wow. So we're in the same boat. I took one 6-month break, and that was it. All right, here we go. Inside 1 minute until that data print. Let's go over to Ninja Trader in case we do end up trading this print. Let's see. I'm a bad golfer too. I'm doomed. Lost all the money I saved as a teenager on crypto in early 2022. If I only knew about Top Step back then. There you go. Yeah. I'm fresh off a 6-month break. Is it that ridiculous to take 6 months off trading? I thought I was done with it. I really did. I mean, this is way, way back. It was like 2 years and then a 6-month break and then back on. I thought I was done with it. I was like, forget this. This is impossible. At least no ball rollbacks in trading. Well, yeah, you never know. You put on a trade and all of a sudden it flushes on you. Love-hate relationship, exactly. Here we go. 3.82, a little bit above. Interesting for new home sales. 110.7, very, very high on the consumer confidence. Strong consumer here. We are popping here on this data so far. Google seems to be bottoming out a little bit here. Yeah, we are popping here. Yeah, big pop there. Seeing if we tuck into this bearish order flow, see if we get a pull back below 25 here at all. Some stops being popped in this area. Waiting for the Eurozone consumer confidence reading. So big pop to the top side there. Wow, what a pop that was. My goodness. Didn't take any trades on that one. We're having a little bit of a pullback here. Big pullback. SPY tagged. What was the high here on SPY? 475.05 and then pulled back immediately back down to 474.79 now. So didn't chase that trade to the top side there. Not liking that pullback. Nice. Matthew caught 170 on that. I didn't catch a lick here. We're still sitting at $2,000. So I didn't take that trade to the top side, and I wasn't going to jump in as we were, tape did not look good for me there. Bearish breaker tap. Yeah, it's also almost got into our bearish order flow zone up there. If you're looking up to the top side there, almost up to our bearish order flow zone. So no trades there. Another 100 with the micros, even with a drawback. Nice work there, Papa Bull. Are we going to reclaim 25s here? SPY is surging back up a little bit. Let's see here. Apple showing some strength as well. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle zone that we were trading there on Friday of Apple. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling this launch here to the top side. It's a little too sticky. I'm not feeling this one. Still long on the ES. This thing is turning. Nice work there, Bar. Austin got 470 on that pop. Nice. Hey, Josh finally passed. Give it up for Josh here in the Discord. Finally passed. Very, very nice. Way to go, Josh. Num, 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 num. Delicious. I love it. Way to go there, Josh. Yeah, stop hunt. Nice. Good eye there, Jay Quinn. That's a stop grab, stop hunt, stop liquidity grab. 100%. Feeling the short now, not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting and waiting. I'm sitting and waiting here. We have the inventories out at 10:30, but I'm sitting and waiting. They did not trick your friendly neighborhood friendly rips over here on that rip up to the top side. They did not trick me on that. I tell you what, I just was not feeling that we were going to run right in that order block, which was, about 5-7 handles higher. Mo Money got 650 in that pop. Nice work there, Mo Money. Almost want to cry tears of joy. Let it out, Josh. That's a huge accomplishment. That's amazing. 12 days too. That's pretty quick. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty quick. If you're passing it in under a month, that's amazing. It's not easy to do. Just passed my 150K eval. Let's go, Trader Rick. Papa Bull says above the 15-minute range, looking like the bull day. That strat has a high win rate. Thank you there, Papa Bull. Yeah, nice position indeed. Let's see. Let me see. Look at this over here, Jordan. Look at this. Let me go to the book map here. Look at that. We were talking about this. that player at 22. Oh man, look at that. Hey, did you get filled there? Let's see, 81.5 right below wicks, moving up TP. So you got stop. You're still in. Okay, you're still in. TP you could maybe tease down to 21.5, but they could run it right through that. It's 600. So they're showing 678 on the ask. That probably means that they got I'd say about 1,500 contracts there. Thanks. I thought 12 days was a long time. Nice to know. No, 12 days isn't a long time. You have to remember there's 5 trading days in a week. That's 2 weeks and 2 days. That's incredible. That's incredible. If you're passing in under a month, that's a very difficult to do. Took me 8 days past my 150K. That's very fast there, Mass Trader Rick. Congratulations to you. Very, very fast. MyStar made $1,082. Very, very nice. Can you trade top step in the UK? You can, Steve. Yes, you can. Sergio said, I lost today. That's okay. Shake it off. New day tomorrow and just lock it up. Come back tomorrow. I've been at it for months. 12 days is insane. Yeah. Listen to Otter in here, Josh. It's crazy. Don't be thinking 12 days is a short amount of time. So we're watching the ES here. Jordan's got a position on here in the Discord, seeing if we can touch above into that 22 area. Go back to the NQ here for a hot minute. So we are pushing back up. SPY is back up, looking for that 475 here. It's just very slow and grindy, right? Took me 6 days past my 50K and ended up losing it in the next week. Were you very hot and heavy on your 50K, your combine, and maybe you brought some of that trading into the next one? Currently long, got screwed and lose 300 after the news. Sorry about that, Wotes. Bears are just getting crushed, slow and painful deaths. Yeah, they're in the, what was that thing? The hydraulic press. Thanks, I need that confidence boost. Mostly done with micros. Wow, last 2 days were minis, MNQ, and NQ only. Nice work there, Josh. All right, through 30s here. Back above 475 on the SPY. So if we get through this bearish order flow, I'm just looking over here on TradingView. If we get through this bearish order flow, things can get pretty speedy. We are starting to squeeze now. Thomas says 700 on the day. Thanks, Rips. Nice work there, Thomas. So we are pushing up into that bearish order flow. We are squeezing, Jordan. Let's see. Did they get to... Yeah, they're through there. They're looking for that 23 tag. And did they get the 23s? Wait for it. Oh, they're holding up. Yeah, you're going to get that 23 fill. They're holding that up there for sure. Your 23 evens on your fill? So if we break the bearish order block, will that become a breaker block? It will, Javier. Yes, indeed. I think it really was me not following my strat after I got it. Yeah, that happens. It's okay though. I mean, it's totally normal. It's the mentality of going from a combine into a live, into the XFA where you're getting funded. First month of trading futures though, so I'm super new. Congratulations on passing that so quick. Looking for a sell here? No, I'm not yet. No. It's grindy, but it's not weak. It's not weak. So we are tapping above that 37 right now. We do have room all the way up to about 47 or so. We are still grinding higher here. SPY is confidently above 475 and a dime. Look at these orders that they're showing here on the order book too. Interesting. See this tap into 40s here. Watching. Looking for a pullback to around the 30s and see if we find bidders here at the 30s. It's just so slow and grindy. We did pop a bunch of stops there in the last about minute and a half, 90 seconds there. A lot of stops were ran to the top side there, but it doesn't mean that there's more to the top side. There's plenty more to the top side all the way to the 50s. So I'm just seeing if they have big bidders here or not. SPY is really wrestling at this area too. So pulling back here. Still no trades on. Does that look like a cup and handle? Well, it definitely looks like what we talked about here where it was going to return that liquidity back up to the top side, paint this inefficiency, right? Talked about that before the market opened. The likelihood that that was going to happen was top of mind. So we did it, family. we did exactly what we were looking for. And I caught as much alpha as I could with the, as comfortable as I was trading those accounts. And we made $2,000 doing it. 18,000 today. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to have very scant liquidity to the top side to get there. We could get there if all of a sudden a bunch of liquidity providers just turned off the ask. Sure, we could get there. Mainstream says we're in a recession when the NQ is breaking new highs. Well, Main Street isn't exactly Wall Street most of the time, but I agree with you. What pushed up SPY? Just all the components of it right now. We're just squeezing. We're squeezing Santa rally, tax harvesting. A lot of different things on the board. Every central banker right now trying to walk everything back. The fact that basically every single central bank is saying we're going to have rate cuts next year, but everybody's now trying to walk it back and saying, well, it's going to be later. Don't buy now. We forgot to get calls. We should have bought calls. First month of trading futures. Yeah, exactly. First month, amazing accomplishment there, John. Well, I'm probably going to go head on over into the Discord now and continue trading over there. And I will be back here tomorrow here on YouTube with you folks, as I always am. And I did enjoy our trades today. We made $2,000 today in the market trading on Top Step accounts today. If you're interested in trading on Top Step, well, then you can just go right here. There's going to be a link drop there. What is the most important aspect of being profitable? Being patient, being very, very patient, keeping your expectations low, not trying to rush things. That's probably the best high level view you can have. But yeah, another profitable day in the books here, up $2,000, trying to keep things nice and consistent here on the stream, trying to show what is possible for newer traders, veteran traders out there, that you can be consistently profitable as long as you're patient and you tamp down your expectations. You're not looking to hit home runs every single day of the week here. But I'll be back here. Make sure you are subscribed to the stream. I'll be back here hopefully tomorrow before I go on Top Step TV. If you don't see me here on this channel, go check out Top Step TV's channel where I will be live tomorrow, trading live with the Top Step crew over there. Going to be having a lot of fun, so you won't want to miss it. And then mark your calendars for Friday. On Friday, we're going to be giving away 5 free months of Clubhouse, as well as 3 Top Step combines. Not resets, not discounts, 3 full Top Step combines. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you showed up for that Friday stream. If you are going to continue to stream, if you are going to continue to trade, rather, I hope I hope you're not streaming, but if you are going to continue to trade, make sure that you're trading with discipline. Make sure your head is on a swivel today. It could have very low volume throughout the rest of the session, so keep your head on a swivel. Watch for volume today, and make sure you're trading with your best foot forward. All right, folks, have a great morning out there. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. I'll catch you all tomorrow here on the YouTube Discord family. Don't go anywhere. I'll catch you guys in a second in the Discord.